Hello friends, in this today's video we are going to see how can we change the RDS database size using the Lambda function. So this is my RDS database. So first we will create a Lambda function. So this is my Lambda function. Click on the create function option. Author from scratch, then enter your function name. Change RDS type. For this video we are going to use an Python code for changing the RDS database instance type. Select the Python 3.7 version. The code which we have written will work fine with the 3.7. So select the 3.7 version. In the default execution rule, keep as it is and click on the create function option. Now our function is successfully created. This is my code for the changing the RDS system. Copy it and paste it here in the code section and click on the deploy option. Once this is done, we need to make some configuration changes, like in the code you need to change. Here you can see the function name. The current function name is RDS modification function, and our function name is change RDS type. So copy your function name and change it here in the function name section. Again click on the deploy option. Once this is done, go to the configuration section, the general configuration, click on edit and increase the timeout time. I will make it to the 5 sec. Sorry, I have make it, so I'm going to make it to the 5 minutes and click on the save option. Because the RDS modification takes time, so that is the reason we have increased the Lambda function execution time. Once this is done, again come to the code section. So we are running this code with the help of environment variables. Here you can see that I have mentioned those two variables. One is a DBInstanceName and the DBInstanceClass. So we need to add this both function in the configuration section. Click on the environment variables, click on edit, click on add environment, enter your DBInstanceName, go to your DB database instance and copy it and paste it in the value section. Check is there any space that you have in front of your value section or end of the value section and save the. So totally we have added two. One is a instance class name, another one is instance class, means instance type that you want to decide instance type. And then go to configuration, edit, add environment variables and the value. The current type is a dbt3.micro. So let's make it to the db.t3.medium. Click on the save changes. So this is done from our end, and the main important part is the permission. So the current role that we are using is the RDS default role. So we need to add an RDS access to the Lambda function so that our Lambda function will perform the RDS operations. So for this demonstration I'm giving RDS full access, but this is not standard practice in production. Always give the permission that are required rather than giving the full access. So this is done from our side. Let's check the Lambda is working or giving any error. in the code we changed the function name and the environment variable we added in the environment section. Again click on the deploy, click on test, give your name, event name, like a change type, and click on the save option. Now we are testing this. Let's see it's working or it will give an error. So now we are getting an error like when calling get function configuration operation, user is assumed to change the RDS. Okay, so that get configuration, the Lambda is not able to fetch its own get configurations. So we need to change the policy again. So go to the policy. So we'll make the this policy default policy changes. Click on this policy. Click on the edit option. This is the code that is used for the giving the get configuration access. Paste the code in the in the same way like I have pasted it. So what you need to do here, you need to give a comma and then you need to add these 3 lines, and you need to change your resource array name. So go to your lambda function, and here you will get the function URL. Copy this function URL and paste it here and save it. Only the total 1 2 3 4 5 3 lines I have added, and 2 are the curly brackets. And click on, I will give you this code in the description section, so in your end you also can add this to your policy. Click on the next, click on the save changes. Just refresh this page, and we'll click on the again on the stage check option. Again we are getting the same error. Let me refresh here. Let me check this policy is updated. Yes, this policy is updated. Again we'll click on the test option. I think the lambda full access will resolve this issue. Let me give the lambda full access to this role. Lambda, then lambda full access, and click on the add permissions. Just refresh it here. Again refresh the same. And we'll click again on the test option. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes just to reflect the policy. Hello friends, so there is an issue with the reflection. Like we have updated in the IAM console, but it takes around 1 to 2 minutes to reflect in the lambda console, because now I have tested and it's like working fine, because here you can see that it's showing that the RDS state is modifying. So again we have rerun the same, so we are getting the error because RDS is not in the available state. So this is the function, this code, lambda code is working. So you need to make sure to add the code properly, because sometimes Python also gives some indentation error. So I will provide the lambda code in the description, and also this 3-line policy. In this policy, you need to change the lambda function role ARN in the end. This in the resource section. In lambda full access also not needed, but for the we face the error, so hence I have given the lambda full access. So that's all in the today's video. Here you can see the modifying, so it will take around 4 to 5 minutes. And thank you for the watching the video, and happy cloud computing. And if you are facing any difficulties, please let me in the comment section. Thank you.